Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I am busy doing the other blanket. And I'm using circular needles, but I'm using two different ones. You can see one's silver, one's... I'm not sure whether it's... I think it's very dark green actually. I thought it was black, but it's not. It's very dark green. And while this one is the Chow Goo ones, they are very good. They don't twist. I do like them, but I still prefer knitting with two separate needles. So I have two 8mm, and this is the Knitter's Pride one, and that does still, it's not quite as bad, but it still does curl around, you know. So, and it's quite easy because when you're knitting with them, when it comes to the end here, it doesn't go any further than the needle, so you don't need to put a stopper on the end. But I do prefer knitting with two separate needles. Even though the Chow Goo are very good, they don't twist. I just do not like things all in one thing like that. But anyway, I'm doing, this is the other blanket. They're both going to, the blankets I've done are both going to Dagry, the lady in the United States. So this one will be for her as well when I get it. And I've done quite a bit. It'll not take very long. But I finished the rosebud one. I'll show you. That's half of it. It's a bit too big for to unfold the whole lot, but it came out about, I was intending it to do about 26 across by 30, but it actually came out 28 inches by 32, this one. The length was slightly a bit more, and I think when I knitted the blankets on the last time I done them on 7mm, but I've done these ones, I did this one on 7mm. Actually it's the other ones I'm doing on 8mm, but this one did come out. Sometimes it depends on the double knitting wool, because not all double knitting wool is the same thickness, so I think these ones must have been a little bit thicker and they've came out a little bit wider, but it doesn't matter. It's for a I know Dagry wants either, she wants one for her granddaughter, and I think she wants the other one for herself, because she said she's having a bit of trouble with her pain in her knees and that, and she says having a lap blanket to put on her knee will help. That's my phone peeping there. So anyway, that's that one finished, and as soon as I finish this one I'll be sending them off to the United States to Dagry. But I also finished the little blue. This is the 20-inch. Actually I think I've done it a little bit longer. I think I'll have to go and met my measurements a little bit, because it should measure no more than 7.5, but I think it measures 8 inches from the armhole down here, and I think the sleeve measures a little bit. But when I was knitting this wool, this is I have a label for it somewhere. Oh, it's at the back behind my computer. This was Hayfield's Bonus. Now I've knit with quite a lot of this Hayfield's Bonus, and it's always been nice and soft. But this one was very hard. It was actually hard to knit too. And I didn't like the feel of it after I'd finished it, so I washed it just to see, and it does come out softer when it's washed, so I was happy about that. I didn't use any softener when I washed it, because I didn't have any softener left to use. Forgot to get it when I was shopping the last time. But even without the softener, it has come out softer, but it was very hard. It would have practically stood up for itself. And it was knitting like that. I have a few more balls of this. It was very hard to knit. But that's the 20-inch one, and I'm going to start the 22-inch one, so I'll be able to do the PDF when I finish the 22-inch for this one, and then make the pattern out of it. So that one's up for sale on my eBay shop for £12. That's what it's up for, that one. I do charge different prices for the same sizes. It depends on the type of wool that I've used. This wool here I think was about $1.99 a ball, There's another one I've just sold, was the Splash. The King Cole Splash was near a £4 a ball, I think, or £3 something, I think, anyway. But that's that one finished, and I'm going to start on. I do a few things at once. I'm trying to find one I've got in my bag here somewhere. I've got so many things on. This one here, little rosebud one. I have it. I'm not sure with this. I'll have to check up the size, this number of stitches I have on, but I think it may be a 20-inch. I'm not sure. I'll have to check up the number of stitches, count the number of stitches I've started with, but I think it looks about a 20-inch size. It's that long ago since I started it. I have the back and one of the fronts done. I'm going to finish this one off so I can get it up on my I'm not sure whether I did this as a V-neck or I'll find the other piece. It's in there's so many things in the bottom of this bag. I'll just throw everything out and I'll be able to find it better. It should be, oh there it is. Oh, I think I'm making it a V-neck. Yes, I'm making it into a V-neck, so I'm probably making a pattern. I probably intended doing another pattern for the rosebud, but making him V-neck, because I haven't done any V-neck in the patterns in the rosebud. So that'll be another pattern when I get round to doing some more of those V-neck ones. I've got so much, you know, there's a bag down the end of my coffee table and my fireplace is near there, and I've just thrown loads of balls out of there to get to the bottom of the bag to find this, because I've got so many things in that bag. My own knitting, which I never got any more done last night. I just wanted to finish that blanket. And I forgot to mention this pattern here. When I'm saying I'm selling this pattern, I forgot to mention that if anybody wants the PDFs are free. You just have to message me on my Gmail and I will send you the PDF for it. I think usually when I do these patterns I get a lot of like messages through email asking for the PDFs, but I think I've only had about one for this one, because they probably don't realise that I'm giving the PDF free with it as well. And my friend who I go to the bingo with messaged me this morning, but I didn't tell her, but I was actually going to message her, but she got to me first. And I go to a place up near where she lives called Bridgefield Bargains, where I get wool from, where they get job lots of nearly everything in the shop. I did buy one or two things when we went up there, but I let her think it was her idea that we were going there, but I was actually going to message her, because this place that we go to called Bridgefield Bargains, they put a post up on Facebook every so often, and they always show they have a page with the wool, and it's nearly all majestic wool. But every time they put a post up, they've had the same picture for the same wool, so I never know what they've got. So I won't go up as long as they're showing the same picture. I won't bother, because they've had that same picture up for weeks that there might not be any of that wool left that's actually showing the picture of. But they had a new picture up this time, and there was a lot of colours. There was white, pale grey, there was a pale blue, there was dusty pink, maroon, some darker colours, red, all different colours in it. So I was actually going to message my friend, because I seen it this morning when I was looking this morning, but she got to me first. She likes to be the one that decides, so I let her think she was. So I went up and picked her up, and we went there, and she got what she wanted and I got what I wanted. I got one or two other things, but I'm only going to show you the wool. I'll show you what I got. They sell them in packs. They're all in packs, 10 like this. And there was one or two people they just wanted single balls, but they wouldn't split the packs. You have to buy the 10 balls. Well, they're only £1 a ball. It works out, it's £10 for the pack. and it's really nice wool. It's majestic. I don't know why a lot of other places don't carry it, but I don't know where they get it from, because I've looked and looked everywhere, and it must be somewhere local, because it's you know, it's a local place that where, like, probably cash and carry place where they get it from. But I wish I knew where they got it from. I would get it, would go there myself. But when I went up, all the white was gone and all the pale grey was gone, because I do have 1 or 2 balls of pale grey, but I would have liked some more, like a silver, really light silver grey it was. It's a nice grey. I have enough to knit something, not enough for my size, but that's what I wanted it for me, but I haven't any. So there has been quite a lot of people must have been buying it, but they had a few packs of this one, and it's you can't tell. I don't know whether if I take one out of the bag, I'll have to break the bag a little bit. I'll put a little hole in with here. Just put a little hole in enough to get a ball out. I don't suppose you can see it on there. You might there. It's twisted and it looks like, I'm not sure whether it's got the pale blue, but it looks like it's either a twist of an even paler blue or a twist of white. It's so small, the amount, it's hard to tell, but it gives it a lovely look. It's quite fine. Don't know if you can see it on there, like, no it's not, but it is quite fine, this wool. They have a lot of different kinds in it, because I have some, all it says on the label is it tells you that it's mixed fibre. And I wish they would tell us what the mixed fibre was, because I've tried to work it out myself by burning strands of it, and some of it disintegrates, which tells me there's wool in it. But some of them go like a hard lump, burns into like a little hard lump, which tells me there's either nylon or polyester in it, as well as the acrylic, and some of it's all acrylic. So there's a lot of different, they all look the same, the labels are all the same, there's nothing on you to tell you anything about it, what it is, mixed fibre. But this, I really like the look of it when I saw this one. It's a very pale, what you call a baby blue, a very pale baby blue, but I like that little bit twist of colour in it. So that was what I got, the pale blue. Put that, see if I can get that ball back in through that hole. So I got 10 balls of that. And they had dusty pink, or I'm not sure what you call it, dusty pink, or, and that looks, going by the twist on it, it looks like it's the same kind of yarn as the other one, I have quite a few of this, and it does knit up nice, and it's lovely. But this one looks quite fine, like the blue as well. I have some other colours, and some of it is very fine, and some of it is, I have a paler pink one like this and a lilac one, and when you untwist the thing, they're all separate strands, which makes it look like this. The other ones that I think that is polyester or nylon, they're strands of acrylic and strands of polyester and nylon together, and it knits up really nice. And this is a little bit deeper than the other pink I've got, a dusty pink. But as soon as my friend seen this one, she says, oh, I want you to knit a cardigan for my granddaughter for her birthday in August. Shall I have that one? So it looks like there's 3 balls of this taken up, because she's the same age as my youngest great-grandson. It's her great-granddaughter, actually. She'll be 5 in August, the same as Eddie. He's 5 in August. I think it's only a few days between their birthdays. So I've got till August to do that, because I told my friend I cannot start it straight away, so do not harass me. I will knit it when I'm ready. But you will get it for her in time for her birthday. They call her Eleanor, the little girl. My sister's name, Eleanor. So that was 2 balls, 2 bags of that, and it only cost me £20 for those 2 packs. Plus I got 1 or 2 other things like, you know, biscuits and chocolate and stuff like that, things for the kids. I'll go and get what I got. I haven't got it on me. I'll show you what I got. Just 1 or 2 more things, but I got these for the kids. I got these the last time I was up there. The 3 lollies, 3 for £1, which was very good. The kids loved these actually. I think they lasted them a long time. It's got 2, 4, 6 steps. Conquered the National Wallace Monument. Don't know what that is. It says I conquered the National Wallace Monument. Must be walking up steps, I think. That's what it's saying. Anyway, that's 1 each for the kids when I go down on Sunday. And there were 4 bars of Cadbury's Picnic. I think they were £1. I think most things were £1 in that place. And then there was a packet of Shorty biscuits. I forgot about these. You usually have them 3 packets for £1. And I forgot, I just picked the 1 packet up, and I think this one cost me more than 33 pence. I can't remember, I'd have to look on the bill, but I should have bought 3. I should have got 3 packets and I would have got £1. And then I got Oxo, which I needed some chicken Oxo. That one, it says, you can see on there £1.85, it was £1.60 in there. And that was my little bit shopping today. Mostly I only went up because I saw the wool on the Facebook page, and that was the only reason I went up there. But I also called in at my friend's. After we went shopping, I called in, had a cup of tea in my friend's, and she had made this strawberry pavlova. It was beautiful. She gave me a piece of it while I was there. And then her husband and her son, they have their own business. They work together and they work on roofs, and it was actually raining, so I knew they'd be rained off, so they came home while I was there. And Bob, that's her husband, and Mike, that's the son. And I was eating the pavlova when Mike came in. He says, "Them's my strawberries out of my garden." I said, "Oh," I says, "they're lovely, Mike." He says, "Would you like some?" I said, "Sure, I'd like some." So I got a bag of strawberries off Mike to bring home, so I'm going to make an apple and strawberry pie with some of mine. That was just a little bit extra, let you know what else I had been doing. And then the rain just driving home, the wipers weren't going fast enough on my car, my window. I could hardly see where I was going. It's a good job it's a straight road all the way down the A1 that I was going on, like, you know, because it was very hard to see where I was going on. But I managed to get home safely. Didn't get too drenched when I got out of the car, because I go into the garage, straight into the garage, lock up the garage and shut my gates and into the house. And I did get quite wet just doing that. But never mind, the rain's in for the day, I think, so I'm going to be sitting here knitting all day. And it is quite, I'm glad it's a little bit cooler as well. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.